It's not at all unusual to refrain from contributing to, say, research on Parkinson's disease until your mom's voice begins to shake and she has trouble getting her hands to do the most ordinary of things. It's just human to have cared when Malaysia Flight 370 went missing, but it's likely you went about your day in an ordinary fashion, unless you had loved ones on that airplane. And so it is as we react to the revelations about Donald Trump and his sexual assaults. You care, but if it wasn't you or yours, perhaps you just go about your business. It wasn't just the so-called locker room tape from years ago that made this so awful, because there is now a steady drumbeat of women coming forward and disclosing his lewd, bullying, and apparently illegal behavior that harmed them. Women across the country have rejected Trump because of his obvious misogyny. There have been appeals to men on the grounds that they may have daughters, wives, or sisters, so they should be able to relate to this brutality and abhor Trump and his abuses. After all, that would affect them. But that rather misses the mark because some men don't have daughters, a wife, or sisters. Does that excuse them from the imperative to reject Trump? Anna Marie Cox said it best after the Trump locker room recording was released. She said the obvious, that every man had a mother. So to all the men who had a mother, is being abused by Trump the way you would have wanted your mother to be treated when she was 19 or 25? If she was beautiful, would you have thought that her beauty made her fair game for sexual ambush? Would it have been okay if she had been in the Miss Teen USA contest when she was 15 years old and Trump had walked into her dressing room while she was undressed? Would it have been okay if she had been assaulted by lewd comments as she did nothing more provocative than walk down the sidewalk or show up for work? Perhaps it has to be that close. It has to affect we humans personally in order for us to truly feel the empathy and sometimes the outrage we should feel over the undeserved suffering of others. Now, though, you don't have to be a woman who was leered at or groped or raped or pinned against a wall, nor do those things have to have happened to your daughter, your wife, or your sister. You're not exempt from the imperative to reject Trump because you had a mother. So this is personal. This is about you. Oh, and by the way, when I'm wrong, it's important to admit it. And so it's important that I offer this fess up. A while ago, I claimed in a post right here that those who support Trump aren't idiots. They are simply people who are angry over being blown off and abused for so very long, and Trump is the voice of their rage. Now, though, we're told that 27% of American women still support Trump. Clearly, I was wrong. They really are idiots. I'm Jack Altshuler.